if you carry the same mindsets, if you carry the same fears, and if you carry the same exhaustion into the new year, the truth is that there won't be so much changes you would see. Now, this is not about you just setting goals. It's about you entering 2026 in a different way as a mom. So the truth is that most of us get stuck when the year is almost coming to an end or we're entering a new year. Because most of us have a lot of things we've not been able to deal with. Most of us have unhealed disappointment and we just get stuck. Most of us have unfinished dreams as moms and we just get stuck. Most of us are scared of what is going to be next year, our dreams, our goals that we are not able to achieve. Most of us even enter the new year with guilt. So the truth is that if you don't change your mindset as a mom, nothing will change even when you get to a new year. It's just going to be a different day, but nothing will change. So some of the reasons why we find it difficult to make changes, why we are in this place where we are stuck as moms, we have a lot of reasons. Some of them is unresolved emotional weight. Now, one of the reasons why we find it difficult to move ahead, or some moms can't move ahead, is because they carry this emotional weight. They've not been able to resolve, they've not been able to talk about. And when you find yourself in that space, it keeps you in that position where you're stuck. It keeps you in that position where your mindset is not even ready for the next year. Now, another reason why most of us get stuck is because we have too many goals and no clear direction. Most of us have a lot of goals that at some point you can't even remember the goals and you're all over the place without a sense of direction. Obviously, it's going to drain you. It's going to make you stuck. Another reason why most of us feel stuck as moms is because we live for everyone else. You want to do everything for everyone else and neglect yourself. You lose your voice when you always come last, when you always put yourself last, when you always feel you're not important or relevant, you begin to lose your voice. And it can get you to that position where you start to feel stuck. The other reason why we feel stuck is because of the fear of failing. Most of us are scared of failing. Probably you were not able to achieve your goals or your dreams for this year. You just feel, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to achieve my goals for next year. So I'm just stuck. Most of us are just like, you're indifferent towards the next year. But the truth is that we have to enter a new year with a new mindset, with a renewed mindset, in a confident way. And the truth is that confidence is in you trusting yourself again, you rewiring your mindset, you telling yourself you're going to go for it again and again. It's not about you being loud, but you doing the work. You choosing to grow. You choosing to enter a new year in a different way with a different mindset. So some of the things we need to do as moms is to enter the new year with confidence, with clarity, with purpose, being clear on your journey, being clear on where you are going to, and also taking the right step to get you there, and entering there with entering next year with a sense of purpose, not a sense of pressure. Entering with a sense of alignment. You're aligning to the place God wants you to go to. That is what matters. So how can we enter next year with confidence, with clarity, and with a sense of purpose? Number one, you must close the emotional chapters of this year. So what are those emotional chapters? What are those things you've been carrying on this year that has been a weight for you? You need to close those doors. For example, have you been able to forgive yourself? You must learn to forgive yourself. You must learn to release those unrealistic expectations you had of yourself. You must learn to release those things that did not work. You must release those people that did not serve you. And you will tell yourself you're not going to be behind next year, but you're going to choose to become. When you do that, it's going to help you to enter next year with a sense of clarity, with confidence, and with purpose. Another thing you can do to enter next year in a different way is to decide who you are becoming as a mom. Not just who you want to be, but who are you becoming? So ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? personally, emotionally, in your spiritual relationship with God, in your career, in your parenting, in your marriage. Ask yourself, who do you want to become? Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? Now, stop asking yourself things like, who must I become to live the life I desire? But you must identify who you need to become. You must first of all tell yourself, I need to change on the inside for me to become that person. Thank you for joining us. You must first of all change on the inside for you to become that person God wants you to be. So one of the ways you can enter next year in a different way is for you to decide who you are becoming, who you want to become, and it starts from a place of identity. When you do understand your identity, it helps you to have a sense of clarity. It helps you to have a sense of purpose on where you are going to and the steps you need to put in place to get you there. Another thing you can do to enter next year differently, with confidence, with clarity, and with purpose, is to choose major anchors for you next year. So ask yourself, what are those goals you need to set? Your personal goals, your relationship goals, your spiritual goals. Not you setting so many goals, not you setting 20 goals all at once, but you can choose one goal, set that one goal and go for it. Because the truth is that when your goals are simple, it helps you to be confident. So next year, don't go about setting so many goals or New Year resolution as we usually would say, but choose one goal, go for it, be consistent, and it's going to change a whole lot for you. Another way you can enter next year with clarity, with purpose, with confidence is for you to build systems, not pressure. Now, the truth is that you must have the right system in place that can sustain that your goal. You must have the right system in place that can remind you when you fall to get up and continue the journey. Because the truth is that when you have goals without the right system or the structure, it's going to fail. It might just be motivation. Motivation can just carry you for a little while, and after a while, motivation is gone. So you need the right system. You need the right structure to keep that your goal, that's your dream alive. So ask yourself, what systems have you put in place to hold you accountable to who you want to become next year? And it's going to change a whole lot for you. So you must build the right system. The right system, it could be the right mentor, the right coach, the right academy, the right friends that can hold you, that even understand where you're going to and remind you of your journey when you do fall. Then the other way you can enter next year with clarity, with confidence, and with purpose is to move with faith, not fear. And the truth is that fear will always come up and say things like, what if I fail again? But you must learn to counter that fear with faith and tell yourself, instead of failing, what if I succeed? What if I do differently? So the truth is that whenever fear comes, you must counter that fear with faith, because even the Bible has told us that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind, of wisdom, of knowledge, of power. So the goal for us as moms is to enter 2026 in a different way. The goal is for you to enter 2026 as a healed mom, not a mom that is unhealed. The goal is for you to enter 2026 focused, not overwhelmed. The goal is for you to enter 2026 confident, not you comparing yourself or comparing your journey as a mom. And when you do that, it's going to change a whole lot for you. When you do that, you step away from that place where you're surviving and you begin to take charge and ownership of your life, and it's going to change a lot for you, and it's going to help you to become the better version of yourself you want to be, and the version of yourself that God has created you to be. So I believe this class has been so helpful. Please remember to like this video, please share this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Confident Mom Academy. We have lots of videos that is going to transform your mindset positively. On Facebook and Instagram at The Confident Mom Academy, come join us. We're going to walk you through this journey of improving, building your confidence and transforming your mindset positively, so that you begin to rediscover yourself and rediscover your identity as a mom. My name is Chioma Odikolo. Thank you for joining me today. Do have a great day and bye.